2019, next year, this will be compulsory primary education. Homeschool, we homeschooled all ours. If you've got children, homeschool. Play smart. Give them a childhood. Give them a childhood. And look, these are the other books that they could be reading. 10,000 Dresses, My Princess Boy. Imagine your little 4 and 5-year-old having some of that. And yet, there's a young lady here who I think she's got some kind of psychiatric qualifications and things, who thinks this is great, this is good mental health. For me, the ramification of saying to somebody reality is what you make it means what else is real. And mental illness will be the result of confusion, mental illness, depression, psychiatric problems, suicide. They all go hand in hand. And we don't want our children to have that. We want our children to play in the trees and be left alone from the new elite mindset of educated people who are actually inculcating mental illness on an industrial scale. And I wish more people would talk about it, because no one's talking about it. I feel I'm odd speaking about it. No one gives a shit. And I think we should. I think we should get angry. You know, God bless you for even, you know, standing here and because I was getting a little bit kind of flummoxed there because she seemed to think great. But here's, can I show you this one? My position is this. If he can look in that mirror and think he's something that he's not, what is the limit to what you can be? And what we have here, it doesn't end with transgender.
You've got trans age as well.
Trans age, look, there's a 6-year-old man, right? 6-year-old man a 52-year-old man who's now a 6-year-old girl. Imagine the adoptive parents, what freakos they are. And then you've got transracial as well, be any race you want, you know, and this is a classic one. She's been done for fraud because she actually got a job in one of those places. Trans-species, this is the ultimate. This is a man who then became a woman, and before you know it, now he's a cat. Now, if you YouTube, right, you both parents?
Yeah.
Right. If you YouTube trans-species, Therian, Therian, young girls are really falling for this. Pre-teen young girls who think they're wolves, and they have little wolf packs, they have little wolf tails, and you've heard of it.
She was telling me about it.
One of the girls in one of my friend's school, the boy became a girl and then became a wolf.
Yeah.
And that person, when they're 18, will be in a psychiatric ward if they're not dead. Leave them alone. I think the most basic human right a person can have is a childhood. And that should be a period of innocence that no one should play with a child's innocence, because it's sacred, isn't it?
Definitely.
It's about the only thing that's going to keep us going when we get old. So I don't know, are you brave enough to go to school and... How many children have you got?
2.
2 ages, do you mind me asking? How old?
A teen and a toddler.
Okay. The teen might be difficult to homeschool because it's got friends and all the rest of it. I suppose all you can do is just explain to them that I think this is really important to look at where it ends up. Because I think we should laugh a bit at it. It's like the Emperor's New Clothes. There's a nursery rhyme, I know you probably haven't heard about it. And it was about the king who is convinced by these tailors that this is invisible thread and they're going to make him a beautiful suit, but only intelligent people can see this beautiful suit. So he takes his clothes off, they lip it, and then it goes around the whole of the whole of the kingdom that this is really, only intelligent people can see this really beautiful suit. And as he's going down a big parade, everyone's clapping, going, look how wonderful it is. And a little boy says, ah, he's got nothing, no clothes on. And that woke him up. And that's what we need to flip and do.
Definitely. You know? I hear that.
Oh, it scares me because I've got 5 daughters and I don't want people like him in my daughter's toilet.
How old are they? Young?
Mine go from 21 down to 13. Okay, now these are the ramifications. This is that twice convicted rapist in a British prison. To get into a girls' prison, he transitioned into a woman, and then he sexually assaulted 2 more women while he was in prison. So when they say leave him alone, what's the big problem? I hope you never meet him in your ladies. Huh? It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it opens gates for everything though, doesn't it? It's not just one thing.
Reality is what you make it. And I don't...
It goes against equality, or how can that be seen as being okay? And
you know what?
This would have equal.
Feminists and lesbians and homosexuals are on our side. because what's happening is that men like this are now accessing refuges, changing rooms, swimming places, because society is backing off and allowing these people to get into the women's safe spaces. And when you've got a daughter, if you've got 5 daughters, you're 5 times more interested. You say, no way a predatory rapist gonna, well, they shouldn't, but I won't have a choice. I might today, because have you heard of bigender? Bigender means you can be both genders simultaneously. You can present as a woman. I could be a bigender woman right now to you. I don't need to change my voice or change it. I'm actually a woman now. I'm going to go to the women's toilets. And when I come back, I'm now going to be a man. And I have to accept this. There's a judgment coming. I mean, I don't know, you don't need to be religious, but this is, I don't know, how do you get back? How do you get back from that when the upper echelons of, you know, the politicians and the social workers and the teachers are all in...
That's what I'm saying.
What do you do?
Like, turning it into, it should be okay.
They are. And that's because they're overrepresented by those type of people. Man, heaven help us, sir. And soon there won't be, I mean, as you've got your camera there, they'll be deleting sexual identity from birth certificates.
What?
You won't have your biological identity on your birth certificates anymore. Because have you heard the term, the gender I was assigned at birth? Now that's what they're using it. They're saying you shouldn't assign it. So now no one's going to get it.
What?
Imagine that. You're born, no one's going to call you a boy or a girl. You've got no certification.
Nah.
You're sitting in a school and they're saying be who you want to be.
Listen,
I feel
Cameron,
like
I'm not
rioting.
hearing that.
I think me and him should go and attack someone. And I don't know who.
I'm down, come. I'm down.
Yeah, Colorado in America becomes the first state not to assign gender on a birth certificate.
Wow.
And where that starts off, man.
So, where's that happening?
Huh?
Where's that actually happening?
Where are they now? I think one was in Tasmania, the other was in Colorado. But once they've broken ground, it don't take them minutes before they're right up on the, you know. And there was this case in a school in Brighton where this parent was told her child would be taken into care because the child, while at school, had been facilitated in transitioning. The child had a new name and was addressed by all the school, but the parent didn't know. When the parent found out and complained that she felt that this was being pushed on her child, she was threatened by social services to have her child taken into care for not wanting her child to be socialised into believing there's something that they're not, for transphobic hate crime. So you have to be clever. You have to be really, really smart in how you do things. And in the school in Brighton, 76 children in one secondary school, 50, 60, 76 children in one secondary school no longer identified as their birth sex. And this is now, and this is before they've started the primary brainwashing, you know, in primary schools, which will happen in 2019. How old's your teen?
13 to say.
12, 13. Start at secondary school or not?
Yeah.
Because you can withdraw them immediately. You just need to send them a letter. And organisations I recommend are Home Education Network and Education Otherwise. They will, if you want to make this jump, because for me, I can't not for the sake of my children. Even if I fail, I've got to try.
Well, it's not just our children, what about other people's children as well, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I can't afford tutors.
My kids will be all right.
Yeah. So I mean, if you do, when you go home and talk about the realistic chance that mental illness can be put into your children permanently by the state, it's like that's a call to arms to say, well, look, maybe we should think about homeschooling. And I mean, we failed a bit at our homeschooling, but my girls now go to college, and I say to myself, you can get the education back, but if you lose this, you don't get that back mentally. So encouraging them to, you know, do you both work? It's difficult, isn't it? Yeah, see, my wife is at home. Well, I'm at home as well. Start a home business.
Yeah, I might do. Right, I'm going to stop it there.
Okay, yeah, good.
I don't want to put too much